G'day, my name's Peachy. Welcome back to the channel. I am a full-time worker, casual reseller. I run an eBay business where it's 100% Aussie-owned, operated. All money spent stays in the country. We're not going overseas. We're keeping our dollars in Australia to make this country even better. This week, didn't really get to the thrift too much. Had a couple of times I had to stay back at work, and by that time the shops had closed. And also had a day where I just wasn't feeling it, wasn't feeling like going in, having a thrift. So a little bit less, a little bit lighter this week. That's okay. We did go a few times, and we even hit up a couple of op shops on a Saturday, which is a little bit rare. With no further ado, let's go thrifting. And our first stop on our thrift adventure was the Clyde Salvation Army, the Salvos. Haven't been to this Salvos in about 2 years. Used to go here a little bit when I first started. It's not a bad Salvos, but it's big, but I don't really go here. It's a bit far. Found this 2023 NBA Finals Denver Nugget t-shirt. It was only $5. Didn't pick it up. Probably should have. It was a wet day. Just decided to get out and have a bit of a look-see at this Salvos, which I haven't been to in a while. We also found this Hawthorn Hawks AFL jersey. It is $13, and it's not even a sponsor one. It's one of those Kmart, Sport Mart ones that they used to have in the past. And we did find this Mike Tyson long sleeve Christmas shirt. This was pretty cool, actually. Didn't pick it up. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Nice long sleeved hoodie for Christmas. I'm sure that would have sold. This is the reason I don't like the Salvos. Look at these prices, $7. It's absolutely ridiculous. These are like basic $1 games at best. You're not even going to get these prices. Ridiculous. And as per normal, we're going to start off with the media. What did we pick up this week? We picked up video games. Video games we picked up was this one, Brutal Legend. Doesn't go for much. It'll be a bundler. Bundlers are okay. They're okay. We picked up this one, Crackdown 2 on the Xbox. Again, nothing too special there. Nothing too special. Bundler. Another one, Marvel. I think this one is not a bad game. But again, I still bundle good games up and get a bit more for them. Be a good bundle, if that makes sense, a good lot. So that one there isn't a bad game. So we'll bundle that one up, but probably get a bit more for it. This one's not a bad game either. Need for Speed. I've been picking this sort of style game up for a while, and it generally sells quite well, especially if you can get 3-4 of these sort of games and put them in a bundle, and they do sell quite well. Crysis 3, not much. This one, I don't know. I haven't actually seen this game. Can't really see much of it on YouTube, eBay, sorry. It's called World Racing. Some of these games go for okay. Don't know about this one. Can't really find too many comps. So that's a bit of an interesting game. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. That'll be a bundler. It'll probably be bundled with this one. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Apparently Grand Theft Auto 6, I think it's coming out maybe next year. And it's going to apparently be this amazing game, down with a century type thing where they spent billions on it, but they'll probably sell trillions of games. And we also purchased Mythmakers Superkart GP, also on the PS2. Again, probably a bundler, but the all-star of the video games, I didn't even know this until I got home. I was doing a bit of comps, just searching it up, and the big one, the big find, is Skylanders on the PS4. Skylanders Trap Team. This game goes for about $100. And we're talking real $100. We're not just saying it like some YouTubers say, this game goes for $100. And you see the comps and it goes like $4. No, this one actually goes for $100. That's why you listen to me. Talking profits too. All this stuff, just listen to me. And so we decided we're going to head up to the mean streets of Frankston Town, Frankston, whatever you want to call it. And we went to the double-story Salvos, not one story, 2 stories. Hopefully it's double as good. Knowing the Salvos, even if it was double as good, it would probably be disappointing. They had these Pokemon cards there. I don't know a Charizard from a Bulbasaur, whatever his name is. They had Humpty Dumpty before he had his fall. He's still on the wall. He's still sitting there. And they had these mint in-box figures. I don't think they go for that much. There's a Destiny, Anastasia there, and Marvel. I think Marvel's really gone down the toilet since Disney bought out Star Wars Indiana Jones, Marvel. It's either oversaturated or they've just got rid of all the good characters like Luke Skywalker. They had the Squishmallows there. I don't know if they're worth anything. We didn't pick them up. But yeah, trying Star Wars, that's really gone downhill since they got rid of all the good characters and replaced them with the ones we don't want to watch. And we decided we're going to head up the ramp to this top level. They've changed this up a bit. Not the books. The books have always been there, the bookcases. But the toys. I forgot the toys section was actually downstairs. It used to be upstairs. So I've done a bit of a, not a renovation, just a bit of a change. And there wasn't too much up here. But we did find this Australian open hat. I don't normally pick up hats, but this one was clean. It had the tags, and it had the inside protector. And for $3, listed at 30. Always happy to pick that one up. And it was in good condition. So we headed back downstairs to have a bit of a look-see, see what we missed downstairs. Down the ramp, down the ramp, down the ramp, down the ramp. We found this PS3, $40 it was. Not good if you want a PS3. Reselling, I'm not sure what they go for, so we left it. And they had these bright bluey pink footy boots. You want to get a kick in these things, so you're going to stand out. And you look bad if you're not getting the kick. And this whole cabinet full of loose Lego bags. And these bags were actually quite big. I think the price of them was reasonable as well. But they also had mint in box Lego, and had quite a bit of it, this creator stuff. So again, good prices, but not for reselling. Again, maybe a Facebook Marketplace pickup, you might get a little bit of money back. And off to the DVDs, we found this one here, Crazy Chicks Party Tricks. Hey, one for the boys there. But that's it, we just picked up the hat, and we decided we had enough of the Sallows. We don't want to be there. No good. We'd just like to acknowledge our sponsor over here, Subway Eat Flesh. Make sure you go down and buy some Eat Flesh Subway. Get that flesh into your, bite into that sanger. Make sure it's a healthy one though. I'm a bit concerned about people's eating habits in the reselling community. Make sure you're eating healthy. Off to the jerseys. My favourite thing to pick up, the jerseys, I love them, especially for the teams I like, which wasn't so much this week. It's like I said, we only went out a few times, basically 3 times to the main place, and we did hit up a couple of those salvos, but yeah, salvos, don't go there. First thing we picked up was this New Balance Liverpool t-shirt, New Balance Liverpool. Lovely looking jersey, especially if you're into Liverpool. I'm not. Keeping with the England theme, we picked up an England cricket shirt, like a one-day cricket style shirt with that Vodafone. This is actually quite a nice little colourful shirt. Coming up until the cricket season in a couple of months' time, maybe a few months' time. That's a nice one-day shirt there, nothing on the back. Nice little England one-day shirt. Have sold a lot of Australian one-day style stuff recently. Another England cricket shirt. This one's like a World Cup shirt from 2015 World Cup shirt for England. So someone was obviously giving up on the Majesty there, and they traded in all of their England merchandise. This one was a bit unsure of, but for $3, I'm happy to take the risk. Don't normally pick up these type of basketball jerseys, but I did today, a couple of days ago. It's a baller singlet. It's got the Professor. So if you don't know YouTube basketball, the Professor is kind of a guy that challenges people, kind of N1 type mixtape stuff that was big in the early 2000s. He does challenge a lot of people. He's pretty close to making NBA, this guy. And it's like a street ball, Australian street ball tour t-shirt. Look, I've never gone to street ball. Don't like it. I prefer the normal basketball type game. It's a bit like I prefer profit over revenue, but we won't go there. And he obviously came out to Australia, and this is the Professor's jersey. So again, $3, I'm happy to put maybe 30, 35 on that and see how we go with that. Hopefully the Professor's got fans in Australia. Next thing we picked up was a Ford racing shirt. This is actually pretty cool, especially if you like Ford. One of these was actually about $6, I think, so quite a good pickup there. It's got all the sponsorship logos that people like. Sponsorship logos on the side, sponsorship logos on the front, side, front, and you even got the nice Ford performance vehicle background on the back. Nice shirt for $6. I was actually happy to pick that one up. Got very excited when I saw this one. Did pick it up, got a pretty good price on it. But then I got it home and I was a little bit disappointed. And that is a Shawn Kemp, I think it's like a vintage Shawn Kemp jersey for the Seattle Supersonics. So the Seattle Supersonics are now the Oklahoma Thunder. So they moved there maybe 15 or so years ago. Team got sold, bought out. The owner moved them over to there. Only problem with this jersey is the front. You can see that number's coming up a little bit there. And even on the 0, it's coming up a little bit. So a bit annoying. But Shawn Kemp, still hoping to get some good money for this. Yeah, and it's on that Hardwood Classics. So it is a nice kind of vintage style jersey. Unfortunately, it's damaged, and I only kind of found out it was damaged when I got it home. So, a bit annoying. Another, well, this is kind of a nice one too. I call it a Hafel Assar. And that is I picked up this guy probably about a month ago. Not sure if I even listed that first jersey. It's a Ben Roethlisberger Pittsburgh Steelers jersey. So he was their quarterback for quite a number of years and quite successful, quite a good quarterback, quite a bit of a following. And NFL stuff generally goes pretty good. Happy to pick that one up. And I think I got two. I think the other one is the white jersey. This one's the black one. Hopefully, when I do list it, that sells quite well. And the last jersey we did pick up was this Manchester City, like a dark top. So it's Manchester City on the Nike logo. You've got that nice little logo down below as well. Nice jersey. No player name on the back, unfortunately, but still a nice looking jersey. It's kind of like must be their away kit or something because it's that dark one. So that's pretty cool. So that's all the jerseys. I love jerseys. And there's just the police going by in Frankston North. We had the Sabres and there's more police. 4 unmarked police cars plus a Mark 1. And on the way out, there was even an ambulance. So something major was going on outside, just outside Sabres that day. We found a survivor. Remember that TV series where on the island have to live for themselves and live off the land and all that sort of stuff? But we didn't get it. We put it back. We went off and had a bit of a look at the VHS. Do you like the VHS? Especially if they're horror and they're cheap. Or they're kind of like this. Oh, it's Keep Up With My Nightmare. Fortunately, a bit of damage to the cover there. And it was also $6. I am not paying $6 for a VHS. Unless it's some super rare one. So we put that one back. And they had this like steering wheel thing to your video game. I guess I'll play Daytona. One of those sort of games. Don't know enough about it. Didn't really want to ship this thing off either. So you put it back and someone else did grab that. So good luck to them. I did tell Porky I've got one more jersey left to show you. It's not that great. It's just a Melbourne jersey. It's only a small basic. Paid $3 for it. It's got the Zurich sponsorship, New Balance. For $3, even though it's a small, I'm happy to pick that one up any day of the week. That will still sell hopefully $25 around there. I did pick up a hat. I don't normally pick up hats anymore, but I couldn't resist one. It was like $3. Australian Open, new with tags. Again, not a hat guy, trying to stay away from them. But if they're new, will pick them up. In the past, I have sold hats before, but I'm not a big fan of it. Just don't like doing it. Still got the inside protector thing on it. So I'm happy picking that one up for $3. We picked up a Midnight Oil t-shirt. So I do like picking up the Aussie rock, pretty much most rock bands, but especially Midnight Oil rock bands, Aussie rock bands. Midnight Oil, what's that one? The Monday Bash 2022, Broken Hill. They've got a bit of a following, Midnight Oil, so hopefully that gets decent money. This one's obviously a fake, but look, pretty cool image. It's got Morton, I don't know their names, Morgan someone, I don't know. Supreme, nothing on the back. It's got the new with tags logo, which is pretty cool, which I'm happy about. Carhartt, bread and butter type stuff. Solid Carhartt shirt, not on the go, so I'm happy with that one. This one, look, I only paid small amount for this. I only picked this one up because I have picked up a lot of Peter Brock stuff in the past and it sold quite well. I think this was actually like Kmart type Peter Brock branded stuff. So it's Peter Brock there. It's got all these like career achievements on the back. But I'm pretty sure this was like a Kmart affiliation type thing that happened at the time. And the last t-shirt we picked up was this Reese Plumbing. I must have picked this one up about 8 times now. Reese Plumbing, and they go for about $20. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of a tear, I guess, in the collar. But again, $3, probably into 15, 20. Guess if they're in good condition, you probably get closer to 22, 23, 24 bucks for those things. Reese Plumbing, they've definitely worked for me. And my 2 dogs, Randy in the white, taking on Callie in the black and white. They were just wrestling. They were driving me nuts. They had too much energy. This was like WrestleMania 5, Hogan versus Savage. So I decided to take them to the park. Randy, look at the big unit go. He's a big unit and he's quite quick. We have to keep Cal on the outside because she wants to eat every other dog in the park. While Randy in the white, he wants to be everyone's friend. So kind of a bit of opposites. There's Randy losing a bit of weight. And Callie just has to scale the outside. The toys at Savers, they had this Mutant Ninja Turtles bundle, a lot of Barbie dolls. They had this Superman in box. Another Superman toy there. We did have a look at the Superman in the box. It didn't actually comp out too well. It's only going for about 25, 30 bucks, and for a buy-in price of $8 plus shipping. We weren't going to worry too much about it. Just good to see this sort of stuff in the shops, in package. I think it's more a modern type one. Nothing too fancy there. Did find this Buzz Lightyear. Found this last week as well, but didn't pick it up. This one's got the wings and everything. But again, we did leave him there. Really, sometimes just can't be bothered dealing with toys. This one was pretty cool. And again, I'm not sure if it worked. Didn't even press the buttons to try. We put Buzz back to lay down. We found this AEW ring, a wrestling ring. So AEW is like the competitor to WWE. And they're quite recent, so good to see the ring in there. It was only $5. Didn't pick it up, but like seeing that sort of stuff. And again, this is kind of like the logo game, but it's the best of TV logo game. I'm seeing this stuff nearly every week now. Some people say pick it up. I don't like this sort of stuff. I just put it back on the shelf. Get it back in there. It's back. Now time for what sold this week. What sold? First thing, Melbourne Demon Seacom. Vintage jumper. Paid $3. Sold $100. Bang. Nice profit. A Thailand pickup here. Harley Davidson Taz. $10 into 50 plus post. We picked up this Will Ospreay. This was $3. $40 plus the post. Nice profit. Next thing we picked up, $6 this Shimano hoodie. 30 plus the post. Nice profit. Brilliant. Love this stuff. The next item we did pick up and sell was this Leeds United. I think it was about $3, and we sold it for about $50 plus the post. Bang, boy, Pat Mills, $30. We paid $6 for this t-shirt. We've also got the postage on that. We've got $50 for this Ford racing jacket. And now on to our jackets, jumpers, that type of thing, stuff to keep you nice and warm in the winter. First things first was this Chicago Blackhawks CCM. CCM is an awesome brand. It's kind of a vintage brand now. They used to make the old hockey, but they're obviously Reebok, and I think Reebok and CCM have got an affiliation. It's like a hoodie type jersey. It's more a hoodie, but it's got the jersey look to it. It's got kind of like a old look to it. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's kind of like an embossed to it. We picked up a jacket. This was like $10. I don't know what was going on with it. It was perfect. It's almost like half price day at Savers. So half price day is doing $5. It's a Ford Performance Vehicle jacket. I'm not sure this one actually goes for too much. But again, a lot of this racing stuff, especially the jackets, people want to go to the races and it's cold and they wear the jacket. And the last thing we picked up was, this is actually a modern style. It's listed as an X small, but this thing is quite big. This one's almost closer to a X large than an X small. I don't know how that's classed as an X small. You'd have to be quite a big unit for that to be an X small. So that was all the jumpers this week. That's all our pickups for the week as well. Like I said, we only went out about 3 times, and then we went to a couple of salvos, but they don't count because the salvos I generally find nada. Anyway, thanks for watching. Happy thrifting. Hopefully I pick up more. eat fresh, eat flesh. Till next time, and see you later.